Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So today we got to talk more about the Knicks, man, on several fronts. So first, some housekeeping stuff. The Knicks are 13-0 when Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby both play in Madison Square Garden. Um, since OG came over, so they'll be looking to build on that again tonight. And Joel Embiid missed the shoot around this morning, and he's been having like a migraine headache. And with what's going on with his eye, I would think the Sixers, well, at this point, I don't know, but for his well being, I probably wouldn't let him play. Um, a part of it, of his falling down is definitely some flops, but I think, his legs as well just ain't strong. There's a lot of clips from other series where it looks like his legs just crumble at times. He doesn't have much cartilage left in his knee, obviously, and also, he's battling other things. And his equilibrium probably thrown off a little bit at this point too. So it'll be interesting to see how that go. We're going to talk about some of the comments that Charles Oakley made, some of the comments that Draymond Green made about Jalen Brunson, and Trey Burke, former New York Knick, giving his former teammate Jalen Brunson some big time love as far as what he's doing for the Knicks. Let's listen to those clips right now, and I'll be back.
The conundrum that I've been kind of caught in dealing with on Jalen Brunson, jury's still out. And again, I got nothing but love and respect for Jalen Brunson and love his game and respect his game. But I'm talking about to go to the promised land. Can he be your best player to go to the promised land? I don't know. But damn, is he balling. He doing it. Got to give him his credit.
Well, I think Minnesota is showing people that if you don't come out with your hat on, we're gonna make you a bologna sandwich. And then the Knicks are doing the same thing. Like I said, you got a guy go 0 for 7, 40-some minutes, 17 rebounds, but they playing hard. They get every loose ball. They get themselves a second chance. And, hey, that's how. And Bronson, I'm telling you, Bronson's the best thing since Walt Frazier.
Really?
I know somebody goes, what about Patrick and Carmelo? Okay, they ain't do this. I mean, they had a chance to show. We need more players. Bronson playing without Julius, and what he's doing, man, hey, it's incredible. Keep doing it.
He's definitely taking advantage of the opportunity, man. JB is a great dude, great guy on and off the court. Like you said, I've had the opportunity to play with him, and I believe the bubble year when he got hurt is when I got re-signed to Dallas. I actually got a deal off that as well, and we always talked about that. I always told him that his time would come back around, and he's making the most of it, man. That's what it's about, and I'm happy to see how great he's playing. I don't think right now I would want anybody in the East rather than him at the level he's playing at right now, and that's what you always love to see from guys, is making the most of their opportunity. That's definitely what he's doing.
Brother, I'm all for Brunson. I love Brunson. He's not better than Jayson Tatum, guys. And if you would start a franchise right now, if you taking Brunson over Jayson Tatum,
I think sometimes I think people see someone be good for too long and they just kind of get numb to it, and then they see someone else come to it.
It's his first year playing like this. Brunson's playing like a great year, and first off, his first 2 playoff games, he's been mad inefficient. He had 24 off 29 last night. Tatum, it's not even close, bro.
Yeah.
No disrespect. I'm not saying Jalen Brunson can't go at him
Well,
in a game.
we all know what it is, man. When there's rankings, you also want people to talk about the rankings.
I know, man.
Otherwise, if they were just all perfect, everyone would just see them and be like,
they put Jalen Brunson at 5 and him at like 8. They put Devin Booker at like 12. Like, brother, Jalen Brunson is not 7 spots ahead of Devin Booker. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So first, let me address Draymond Green and his comments. Draymond Green gets on this podcast at times, and me personally, I feel like he talks from such a high place as if he was the guy like Steph was the guy on the team. Yeah, you brought some toughness to the team. You were their quote-unquote enforcer. You handled the ball a lot and made some decisions for the team. I give you all of that. But you've never been as good of a basketball player as Jalen Brunson by no stretch of the imagination. We're judging Jalen Brunson off of winning championships now with this team. LeBron wouldn't win with this team in his prime. He may get them to the finals now. I ain't going to take that from him. But he won't make the shots down the stretch it would take, to beat the champion. You know what I'm saying? So, and that ain't even a knock on LeBron. It's just who you think the GOAT is wouldn't win a title with this team either. They would need more. Now, Jalen Brunson is taking his team as far as you can possibly take them, and they have an identity. So I don't get like Jalen Brunson said it in one of his videos. He was like, "It's always been JB is good, but," and that's exactly what Draymond is doing right now. You see what you're seeing, right? You're seeing him be better than Tatum and Brown when he's on the court with them. You're seeing him be better than KD and Booker when he's on the court with them. So I find it very interesting that people always try to discredit JB. Charles Oakley. I don't think right now is the time to do what you just did, because now you're going to have Knicks fans arguing, no, Ewing was better. No, Jalen Brunson ain't this. He ain't did this. He ain't did that. Well, Patrick Ewing, he should have did this. He should have did that. Right now is the time for Knicks to appreciate greatness. I agree he's a better Knick than Melo. He's been a better Knick than Melo. But Melo, that front office they had too, it was a totally different time, right? But I will say that Jalen Brunson is doing some great things for the city, and Patrick Ewing is supportive of it. So that, I think that comment is more of a distraction than it is anything tangible. I think it's a time for all Knicks to be happy. It's no need to compare the two, to knock one down to lift the other one up. I mean, we could look back and reflect on these things later. But while it's in the heat of battle and Ewing is, we saw him courtside supporting Brunson, that energy really isn't needed in the Garden. Anything divisive between former Knicks and current Knicks. Not right now. That's what I would say to that. Trey Burke said, he benefited one time when Jalen Brunson got hurt in Dallas. They had to bring in a point guard, and he was able to get a deal off of that, and him and JB would talk about it a lot. And JB making the most of his opportunity and him being able to lead a franchise. I like how much the Knicks believed in this young man. I was one of the people on record. Go back to my old videos on my other channel. I said that was a bargain when everybody was saying the Knicks overpaid, and Draymond went on in his video to say that everybody thought that the Knicks overpaid. No, everybody didn't. I didn't. I never did. I watch basketball and I see what the players are doing on the court. And not just, not just putting up stats, but the way Jalen Brunson did it, who was ever going to stop it consistently if he was able to get more reps and he was able to control the ball for the team. So I think y'all need to watch basketball more. Just because you play in the NBA and you got a special talent don't mean you know what you're talking about all the time. You could talk about the inner workings of a locker room and stuff like that, but we're watching the players. People surprised by Jalen Brunson. I'm like, how are you surprised when every time he got the opportunity or every time Luka went out, he wasn't just scoring, he was controlling basketball games. He put, if Luka would have stayed out of that series against Utah, they might have won quicker. I think Luka came back and was dominating the ball a little bit, and then the series just kind of, they went 6 games, but it was harder. Simple things became harder because of his ball dominance. And the team wasn't moving the ball, but I think Dinwiddie and Brunson did a great job, to be honest with you. Now Austin Rivers. The inconsistency in your statements about Brunson and his footwork and stuff you just said earlier this year, and now you going back and saying that he's not better than Tatum, he's not better than Devin Booker. If you want to say Tatum, okay. I mean, I personally like what Brunson's doing. I know it ain't popular, but Brunson's never been the popular choice. He just keep proving everybody wrong. But if you want to say Tatum, I can see why you would take Jayson Tatum. With his game and his size and different things like that. He's if you want to take Tatum, that's fine. But Devin Booker, I don't think there's no world right now that you could say that Booker's better than Brunson. I mean, I don't know. That just sounds like sour grapes to me with what he said. But I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about all this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.